is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
Good evening. With the news at this time, my name is Joshua Van Slykeman. Vice President Barrett Jagdi on Thursday said ExxonMobil must benefit on returns from its investments in the Stabroek Block. He was at the time responding to a question on the interest rate Guyana is paying the Stabroek Block partners when he pointed out that this is the standard practice. The VP was, however, reluctant to reveal the rates attached to the investments being made. The Stabroek Block rake in gross revenue of $9.8 billion in 2022, from which Exxon deducted a whopping $7.4 billion towards the recovery of an investment for petroleum-related activities. Meanwhile, Guyana benefited from a meager total of $1.4 billion from the activities in the Stabroek Block last year. In other news, we tell you that the authorities in Trinidad and Tobago are searching for a Guyanese accountant, Regan Reese, who was last seen on Thursday afternoon after a trip to the barbershop. 45-year-old Reese lives in Bon Air community in Aruca. A friend of Reese's noted that the man was home all day on Thursday until around 13 hours 45 when he left for a barbershop that is close to where he resides. Reports are that the man's car was spotted over the weekend and the police were notified. When the police checked the area, the car disappeared. On Saturday evening, a member of the public notified Reese's family that his car, a Hyundai Tucson, was spotted over the weekend in the area called, quote-unquote, the Bamboo. People unknown were attempting to sell the man's car there, a family friend related. The police were notified, but the car had disappeared by the time they arrived. The search continues for the missing man. We tell you now that ExxonMobil invested a whopping $39 billion in 2022 to develop the oil discoveries in the Stabroek Block. According to the financial statements included in the Exxon's annual report, a total of $39.2 billion was expended in the block. This amounts to just over $196 million. The oil company noted that the investments are not made from loans but through equity or financing from the company. We understand that in the previous year, 2021, ExxonMobil's equity contribution amounted to $42.2 billion, or just over $211 million. And finally, at this time, the new Petroleum Activities Bill includes several new provisions to ensure effective regulation. Be that as it may, there is an absence of requirements to tell the owners of the offshore oil blocks, the Guyanese people, when these concessions are being given away. It therefore means that the blocks can be issued or experience a change of hands without the public knowing that this occurred. The public also has no way of ensuring public has no sure way of knowing when the operatorship of a block has changed. In the past, companies have sold shares in the oil blocks without the public being notified by the government. It is only when companies make announcements through press statements and investor reports that the media finds out and reports to the public. The provision of the new bill, which speaks to disclosures in the official gazette, only referred to notifications made by the minister in the lead-up to the awards.
And that's the news of the moment. Remember to get the full details of these stories, pick up a copy of the Kaieteur News. And don't forget, you can catch us on the MyTuner app as well as the Radio Garden app. You can also keep up to date by liking our Facebook page at Kaieteur Radio and subscribing to our YouTube channel, Kaieteur Radio Livestream. Oh, also catch our